In the bustling town of Wolfville lived a chubby dog named Chubby, with rolls of fur that jiggled when he walked. Chubby was not exactly your typical image of a superhero. But in his mind, he was Mighty Pooch, defender of Wolfville, savior of squirrels, and the sworn enemy of the evil vacuum cleaner. Each evening, after finishing his fifth nap of the day and gobbling up all the kibble in his bowl, Chubby would climb atop his favorite cushion and pretend it was his command center. He would tie a blanket around his neck like a cape, striking a pose with his tail wagging fiercely. His humans, Mr. and Mrs. Barkington, would watch and chuckle, thinking it was just a silly game. Little did they know, Chubby was serious. He had a plan, well, more of a vague notion due to his short attention span, but it was a plan nonetheless. The trouble began one day when a mysterious package arrived at the Barkingtons' home. It was a sleek metal contraption that stood ominously in the living room. The humans called it a robot vacuum, but Chubby knew better. It was a mechanical menace sent to disrupt the peace of Wolfville. When the robot started its first patrol, Chubby sprang into action. He barked valiantly, his bark echoing through the hallways. The robot, unimpressed and programmed with superior navigation systems, simply beeped and continued its duty. Chubby made his next move. He lay on the ground, rolling to block the robot's path with his generous girth. The robot, sensing an obstacle, stopped and redirected, only to face Chubby again. This standoff continued until Mr. Barkington intervened, picking up Chubby and giving him a belly rub, a rather underwhelming end to Chubby's fierce confrontation. Chubby sulked for a grand total of 5 minutes before he cheered up with a dog treat and promptly fell asleep. His superhero dreams would continue another day. Despite his chubbiness and his tendency to get easily distracted, Chubby's heart was in the right place. Besides, every good superhero knew that even caped crusaders needed a good nap. And so Wolfville slept soundly under the watchful eyes of Mighty Pooch, ready to face new adventures, even if they involved fancy gadgets from the human world or an extra helping of kibble.